cared for each other. I mean in front of the whole assembly. It was inspired by Jim Tuman, a man who travels the country speaking to teens.
The drivers didn't make it.
A packed auditorium, a sea of anxious faces, and the man, Jim Tuman. Like an evangelist at a revival meeting, he explodes with emotion, begging these children to care about themselves.
Why is it so uncomfortable for all of us to feel that we're the most important person we know? Why is it so difficult for us? Because deep down inside we really don't believe it.
Tuman tells the story of a bright, kind 14-year-old boy whose parents were always putting him down. One day, the boy hung himself in the shower and left a note that said, "But you didn't like me anyway."
We are all so busy allowing other people to dictate how we should feel about ourselves that we can't see our own value.
That's especially true in high school when kids are trying to figure out who they are and what they should be.
We all play the image game. We all keep the walls up so high that we never tell each other how much we care. I was a class officer. I was popular, was an athlete, and I tried to kill myself 3 times. So I was living off the image.
After an intense hour, Tuman turns the microphone over to the kids, and a litany of pain comes pouring out.
My mom and dad have done a lot for me. I'm doing bad in school right now. I'm doing bad at home. They mean so much to me, and I never told them that I loved them, never once.
Last year, March 27th, I tried to commit suicide because I felt this low. The only reason why people like me is because I was on drugs.
My dad's been on the operating table because he's had a heart attack, and I don't know when he's gonna go. But they're trying to stop it, and I haven't said I love you to my father. But you know damn well where I'm going as soon as I get out of here. For the past 2 years, every other month I'm what I call a suicide binge, in which I take every known drug we've got in our bathroom, and I store it up. And I got a pile of it in my room, and I keep it in a little bottle under my bed. And when I've got access to a 20 gauge, and everybody tells me that they care for me. But
Not worth it, Jerry. It's not worth it.
maybe,
We love you.
I don't know.
We do.
Jim Tuman has seen this kind of pain in kids all over Michigan. Tuman says these kids are looking for people to care about them unconditionally, accept them for who they are. He believes by really listening to our kids, we can bring down the suicide rate.
I wish every parent and every teacher and every youngster could see that scene. That's powerful stuff.
Extremely powerful.
Thank you, Margie.
Hesitant or unwilling to bear their inner thoughts to you, their parents at home. Well, it's an all too familiar complaint. But at one local school today, a special program was conducted that got a group of youngsters to open up about their feelings. And at times it was emotional. Eyewitness News reporter Nancy McCauley watched the program in action at Benjamin Franklin School in Wayne.
All of us in this room, that's the common denominator. We all want someone to care about us for who we are, but we're too afraid.
His name is Jim Tuman, and he cares about kids. He meets with hundreds of young people every day and tries to get them to care about themselves and each other. It's an emotional experience for most, who freely reveal their deepest secrets, like the school's track star.
I could have ran yesterday, but I was scared, hurt myself more, and nervous about losing. So I wanted to win so bad.
Imagine the courage to admit in front of your teachers and peers that you love your friends, or accuse them, as this young woman did, of calling a schoolmate black instead of using her name. Tears and hugs flow freely, especially when someone talks about something as personal as suicide.
I'd like to thank all my friends, but I want to say sorry, too, because I almost took my life. Because I didn't think any of you guys in the school liked me.
Some hurt and want others to know about the isolation they have caused.
I felt so lonely that I almost committed suicide 3 times. They tease you and they put you down. All we ask for is friends. We're no different from anyone else.
Jim Tuman has taken this program all over the country, and the reaction is always the same. The problems, the tears, and the message, which one teacher put so eloquently.
Let me tell you something. We need each other in life. We've got to have each other.
Nancy McCauley, Channel 2 Eyewitness News.
We should point out to you that in some cases you did not see the students who were speaking. We did that intentionally to at least partially protect their privacy. This program is a moving experience. One of the most moved was Nancy McCauley, the reporter on this story. She says this is for teachers as well as for students. In fact, it is designed to get teachers to look beyond the books and begin feeling issues.
Now that healing